Hello students, today we are going to continue with the remaining questions of the chapter 4. Now here we are going to discuss question number 15 over here, which is available with this square combination. So let's start with the same process what already we have studied about. So our question is available as Pn. Odd combinations are written with the square form, that is n to n minus 1 to n plus 1 upon 3. Now first step, let n is equal to 1. So left hand side here we are having as a 1 square, means 1 itself. Right hand side solution let's discuss here, that is 1. 2 minus 1, 2 into 1 is 1, that is here 2 plus 1 over 3. This is 1 into 1 into 3 upon 3, 3 cut, finally it is 1. So here you can see these two are matched. So as a normal form, left hand side we are getting as a right hand side. So here P1 turn as a true statement. Secondly, assume that for n is equal to k, pk is a true statement. That means pk we will write here, means the whole expression we will turn in form of k. Now the last and the main step, let n is equal to k plus 1. So here pk plus 1 we will discuss for left hand side. Obviously the last term will be produce, in place of n we will write k plus 1. So make a big bracket over here. As normal combination from 1 to k term, this is to be write as k, 2k minus 1, 2k plus 1 upon 3. Here make it multiply by 2. So this is 2 minus 1 whole square. So what we will have here? This is k, 2k minus 1, 2k plus 1 plus 2k plus 1 whole square upon 3. Now it is to be sorted out on taking it as a common term or LCM. So here you can see this 2k plus 1, 2k plus 1 is common over here. So that we carry out first. This is k, 2k minus 1 upon 3 plus 2k plus 1. Go for taking LCM. This is 2k square minus k plus 3, 2k plus 1. Make it multiply. Upon 3 carry outside. 2k square, 6k. Now let's combine the terms. Here it is 2k plus 1 upon 3. This is giving you 2k square plus 5k plus 3. Its factorization is possible easily, so go for that. 2k square plus 2k plus 3k plus 3. 2k plus 1 upon 3. This is 2k common, k plus 1 plus 3 common, k plus 1. So finally This will give you factor like k plus 1 and 2k plus 3. Now solution form of this k plus 1 form, we are having this much. Now this solution form we will turn as a required right hand side in such a way that everywhere we develop k plus 1 in place of n. So try to arrange your derived form at this combination. So this is n means k plus 1, this you will occupy at the first position. Secondly, this 2k plus we can write as 2k plus 1 already available. Minus 1 is required there, so plus 1 minus 1 from our side to generate the required form. Last one is a 2k plus 3 means this much you will have, whole divided by 3. So this is your k plus 1. It turn is 2k plus 2 minus 1. From here also 2k plus 2 plus 1 whole divided by 3. So here we can conclude as the final step 2 common k plus 1 minus 1. From here 2 common k plus 1 divided by 3. So you can check that everywhere n is replaced by k plus 1. So you can say your pk plus 1 is a true statement over here. Now pk plus 1 is a true statement as pk we have taken as a true statement form. pk plus 1 so conclusion for all values of n, here Pn is a true statement. This way you will conclude about the solution form. Now next we are going to move towards the question number 17. In 17th question, just look at the question form. This is available as a 3 into 5 plus 5 into 7, like that up to the nth term. So let's try to sort it out. Question availability. First step, let n is equal to 1, left hand side. These two are the multiple forms of 1 by 15. Now move towards the right hand side solution. 1 upon 3, 2 plus 3, this is 1, 3 into 5 means again it is 1 by 15. So here we can say P1 is being a true statement form. Secondly, let for n is equal to k, pk is a true statement. So here pk you will write it as that is same as k upon 3 2k plus 3. Now obviously we will move towards the k plus 1 verification. The third step, let n is equal to k plus 1. So pk plus 1 now we are going to be produce. So left hand side we will pick up regarding that. Here first we will write the kth term, that is 1, 2k plus 1, 2k plus 3. Now your kth term, that means in place of n now we have to write k plus 1. So that will give you 2, k plus 1 1 bracket, second 2, k plus 1 plus 3 another bracket. Now this is 1, 3, 5, 2k plus 1, 2k plus 3, this is to be sorted out, 2k plus 2 plus 1, so it will give you 2k plus 3, this will give you 2k plus 2 plus 3 means 2k plus 5. From first to kth term replaced by this combination, that is before that also you can, that is k upon 3 2k plus 3 plus 1 upon 2k plus 3 2k plus 5. Now it is to be sorted out. So here you can see this is 3, LCM we are going to take, 2k plus 3 and 2k plus 5 are the LCM term. So here this will be multiplied with the 2k plus 5, 3 and 2k plus 3 already present, plus these two terms are already present plus 3 only. Make it sort out, that is 2k square plus 5k plus 3, 2k plus 3, 2k plus 5. This is to be factorized for simplified form. k square plus 2k plus 3k plus 3, 2k plus 3, 2k plus 5. This is your 2k plus 3 and k plus 1. Same we have written in the last question, so I am not going to make it right in detail. These two are cutting. Now try to generate the required form. Here in place of n, k plus 1 already generated, 3 is the required form, that also we are having. Now at this position, this is 2k, this 5 we will make it split as a 2 plus 3. Now from here, 2 is common, k plus 1 plus 3. Now you can see on right hand side, we have developed k plus 1 in place of n. So we can verify it here that pk plus 1 is true. So as pk is true implies pk1 is a true statement. Therefore, for all the values of n, Pn is true. So this way, this different type of combination you can generate. Now we are going to move towards the next question, in which less than or greater than sign we will discuss. So how to handle that type of questions we try to learn. Now let's discuss question number 18, in which inequality is being used. So here we will try to make a solution of the given question based on principal induction for inequality. This sum of the natural number is less than 1 upon 8 to n plus 1 whole square. Now it is to be sought out for all n. So let's start with the left hand side again. Now this less than sign we will treat as an equality sign, but while solving the question or comparing the solution, this sign you will consider. So here solution you will start. First step, left hand side we will pick up, means first term value, that is 1. Now here right hand side we will pick up, that will be 1 upon 8, 2 plus 1 whole square, means 3 square, 9 by 8. Obviously it is greater than 1. Means you can say that left hand side means 1 is less as compared to your 9 by 8, which is your right hand side. So what the relation is being established in between the given statement, that is to be fulfilled over here. Here no equality sign you will follow. So what the greater or lesser than, here it is available, for that quantity only you will match the solution regarding the n is equal to 1. So here it is going to be satisfied. So you can say that your P1 is a true statement. Second one, assume that for n is equal to k, Pk is a true statement. That means Pk you will define as this way, you will write a inequality in terms of k. Now third, obviously for n is equal to k plus 1. 1, 2, 3, it is for k and this is for k plus 1. Now from 1 to k, it is to be replaced by this inequality, and when you are talking about lesser than or greater than sign, quite inside the relation you will write. So this is 1 by 8, 2k plus 1 whole square plus k plus 1. Now it is to be sorted out for your solution. Now whatever the solution now we are going to write, that is equal to this quantity, not equal to this sign. So slightly inside you will write. So here it will be equality with this expression 1 upon 8 Now here further we are going to take a 8 as a LCM. So this is 2k plus 1 whole square plus 8 k plus 1. Make it expand, that will give you 4k square plus 4k plus 1. Here this is 8k plus 8 upon 8. This is 4k square plus 12k plus 9 upon 8. If you look at first and the last term, you can see this is a perfect, first term is a square of 2k and the last term is a square of a 3. So middle term easily you can find it out as a 2 into this 2k into 3 means 12k. So this you can turn in a form of the perfect square as a 2k plus 3 whole square upon 8. Here this you can split in form of this form as 2k plus 2 plus 1 means 2 common, k plus 1 plus 1 its square upon 8. Here from where we start with this inequality, and I told you that slightly inside this equal sign we will handle. So direct you can link this inequality with this lesser sign, that this is because k plus 1, so obviously this k term will be greater as compared to the last one. So this you can link as a lesser than. So here pk plus 1 is coming out with a true statement. So conclusion of the step you will write it down as pk plus 1 is true. So as pk is a true statement, we have concluded that pk1 is a true statement. Therefore, for all pn is turned as a true one. So this type of inequality question you will sort out with this type of combination. Now onwards from 19 to 24, what the question type we are having, that is based on a statement, means mainly the questions are based on a divisibility by any of the number for a given expression. So now next we are going to start with the question number 19. This is quite different category. Up to now we had not attended any of the question of such type of combination. So this is new for you, but method of writing steps is became same here. Only the combination what we are talking about, that is only change. Now just look at question number 19, in which we have to show that n plus 1 and n plus 5 is a multiple of 3, means it is divisible by 3. Multiple of 3 is, it can be understood in other sense as this combination is divisible by 3. So this is a Pn for us. So let's define your question in a proper way first. Is a multiple of 3, or it can be written with one expression as n plus 1, n plus 5 is equal to 3m, means multiple of 3. So now for further solution you can treat this equation form as a reference. So let's start with the basic one. First step, let n is equal to 1. So left hand side you pick up. Here no left hand side, the expression itself you will take care of that. 1 plus 1 plus 5, that is 2 into 6, 12 you have generated, and obviously this 12 is what? 4 into 3. So this 1 plus n and 1 plus 5 is divisible by 3. So here you can say that left hand side is multiple of 3, means P1 is a true statement. Now next one, assume that now pk plus 1 term that is k plus 1, k plus 5 is a multiple of 3. So this way we will write. Now make these two brackets multiply and generate one expression over here. So this will be your k square plus 5k this will be your k square plus 6k plus 5. Make it multiply by k cube plus 6k square plus 5k. This is 3m. This relation we will use somewhere in further solution as a pk plus 1. So the last step, obviously it is for third step, let n is equal to k plus 1. So this is pk plus 1. We will take it as a k plus 1. In place of n everywhere you will write here, because here no k term we will produce here direct, k plus 1 we will use. Now this is k plus 1, this is k plus 2 and this is k plus 6. First we make multiply these two brackets, that is k plus 1. It will give you k square plus 6 plus 2k means 8k plus 12. Further make it multiply over here, that is k cube plus 8k square plus 12k, k square plus 8k plus 12. Make all term combined here, that is k cube like term combined. This is your 9k square plus 20k plus 12. Now this expression we will generate in such a way that it can be expressed as a multiple of 3. So for this reference we are having this term what are to be generated. So first of all k cube we make separate. Next we required is a 6k square. So from this 9 we will make this 6k square separate. Remaining is 3k square plus 20. Out of this 20, 5k you make separate. Means k cube plus 6k square plus 5k we combined as a one bracket form, plus write the remaining one, that is 3k square plus 15k plus 12. You can see from equation number first it is 3m. So this whole expression you can generate as a 3m. From here also you can take a 3 common, so that will give you k square plus 5k plus 6. This whole expression you can write as a Q form. Multiple only we required as a 3. This you can write as a P or anything else. 3 we can take common. This is M plus P. So here you can say that your K plus 1 expression is a multiple of 3. So here we write concluding step that pk plus 1 is a multiple of 3. That means pk plus 1 is a true statement. So as pk is true, pk1 is coming out as a true statement. So conclusion we can write that for all which are belongs to a natural number, your Pn is a true statement. So this way you can write this type of solution. So try to attend or understand some more question. In next class we will discuss some more question with this category. Thank you.